What's going on, YouTube world and Pamper gang members? It's the boy with the Pampers and the toys, Al, recording from paradise. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. Also follow my Twitter and Instagram accounts, the boy with the Pampers and the toys. That's listed on the screen. And thank you to all my new friends who subscribe to my channel. Today is going to be a special day. We're going to have a Disney doll day, and today we're going to be talking about the second edition of the Encanto family, all right here. I'm super excited about this. I've already talked about Maribel, Isabella. I can't think of the other sister's name, the buff sister. And then there was Antonio. There was a 4-pack doll wave with them. So this time it is a 5-pack doll wave. And I was just a little disappointed a little bit because I really wanted, they didn't need to make to add Dolores or Antonio to the set. They could have got the grandmother and another unwanted character, not unwanted, but a character that was in there that maybe was even shown briefly, because I just feel like this was a waste to add Dolores and Antonio when I talked about these dolls already in another video. So, and I do apologize for the loud noise. It's hot in paradise. I don't believe in cutting on the AC at all. The way I spend money on toys, I'd rather just go hot. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get some things. Let's get this open and show us what you're working with. So the additions they do have with this box set, they have Pepa. I was shocked to actually see this in Walmart. It was $50. A little pricey, but when you think about it, it's really not pricey because there's $10 a doll. So, I remember back in the day when dolls were like $4, $4.99. But, you know, stuff just keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. What can you say? So, let me try to get this open. Alright. And I will bring the other 4 dolls in on this as well, too, to show them in this group as well, too. I think it's justice and it's right. Okay. All right. So here they go without the plastic around them. You got Aunt Pepa. And who's the name? Okay, before I go any further, let's read this little bios on the back of it. See, I have my camera's face. I know it's hard for my viewers to read it, so I'll read it for you. So, Pepa, Antonio, Felix, Dolores, and Camilo's gift set. Pepa, passionate and emotional. Tia Peppa's feelings control the weather. Antonio, warm-hearted, sweet. Antonio can commute with the animals, which I thought that was a good ability. Then Felix is outgoing and fun-loving. Tio Felix is the life of the party. His easygoing nature proves to be a grounding force for his deeply passionate wife, Pepa. So, I don't think Felix had any powers. I just think that him loving his wife can make her emotions soar the way they soar. Then next we got Dolores, the observant and talented. Dolores was blessed with the gift of extraordinary hearing. Dolores can hear a pin drop and is the first to know all the town's biggest secrets. Last but not least, Camilo. Camilo's a new addition. Him and Felix and Pepa are the new additions to this family. Well, dolls-wise. Eager to please and born to entertain, Camilo's magical gift can transform his appearance into anyone he wants to be in the moment. Alright. So it looks like that house done blessed everybody with all kind of gifts. So let's get this open. And I'm super excited about this because I would have thought this would have like been out maybe another year, but I really think that the grandmother, who was the narcissist, should have been in this box set. I don't know why they didn't add her, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm getting everybody open one by one. And Disney, one thing I do respect about Disney is that they'll keep pushing the dolls and dolls and dolls. Like Little Mermaids dolls, for example, the movie just came out, so they are having more dolls that have kind of come out a little bit. I thought I got that open. Okay, I didn't know Aunt Peppa's hair was that long. Oops, her headband came off. Aunt Peppa looks good. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get all these dolls out one by one and talk about them individually instead of wasting too much time. Okay. I really don't have to really talk about Antonio and Dolores because I talked about them in earlier videos. It's the same exact dolls. But definitely Pepa, Felix, and Camilo, I gotta definitely talk about them because when I saw this, I probably had about $60 left on my bank card. And I risked it all. I said, you know what? I got a full tank of gas for the week. Let me go ahead and just get this and tough it out. As long as I got food in my refrigerator and a fan to blow a fan to blow on me, I should be good. Wow. Okay. His shoes had came off. He got some big feet. So I'm gonna stand him up because I think he stands out. So I got two more to get open. That is Dolores. Like I said, they could have just actually, I would have been pleased with Pepa and the two guys, Camilo and Felix, being in the box by themselves, and they could have been just $30. Like I think that Jax possibly add them just to fill it out to make it a $50 box. But I'm happy that they came out with them, so. Alright. Almost got there. Let me give it, Felix got some big old hands to be a doll. And I'm only saying in the contrast because I don't get it. But we'll get into some things. Okay. So first and foremost, let me go ahead and knock these two out the way. So as you can see, there's Dolores. Dolores still looks good. I think I'm going to give this doll to somebody because I have a Dolores for the wall. And I have a Dolores already on the shelf. And I think it's the same exact doll. They just, maybe the makeup on her is a little different. Who knows? But I think there's really no different than a doll I have on a shelf. So that's Dolores. And as you know, their clothes are very silk. And so Dolores, you have Dolores right here. Show her one more time. Because I've already talked about her before, so that's why I'm not really that eager to really talk about her. And I did talk about Antonio already. This Antonio right here, this is the one at the box. And this is the one that was in the family box with Maribel, Isabella, and their sister. So he looks a little different. His hair is like much curlier. This one's much curlier on the head. And as you know, this is like a whole outfit. So his outfit are silk clothes. They're silk like attire clothes, and he gets shoes. So I'll put that Antonio back up here. So let's get down to some great details. Let's talk about let's do ladies first. So Aunt Peppa, everybody. Aunt Peppa, as you know, her emotions control the weather. She reminds me of I Love Lucy. Lucille Ball a little bit. Lucy, I'm home. With a little bit of 80s teen witch. Louise. I said something about Louise in another video, a doll video, a Barbie video that I did. Check out Barbie video, 80s Rewind video out. So, what I love about Peppa, I love her earrings. I love the facial paint that they used for the makeup. The hair looks very thick. It doesn't look thin at all. Thin is not too thin. It's more so like they got the scalp a little red so you can kind of have it as an illusion. But I don't ever plan on with this Aunt Peppa doll here to unplait her hair. I want to keep her hair the way it is because it's how she came out the box. As you can see, she has that facial expression of that hocus pocus look. The dress is beautiful. Like I said, all of their clothes are very silk. Aunt Peppa does have, the women of Encanto have these type of shoes, these little house shoes, flip-flops on. I think everybody has some type of shoes to that degree. But what's different from Aunt Peppa is her skin tone. She has this pale looking skin tone. It doesn't look bad at all. She does come with this headband, and I did. It was like the plastic was wrapped. It was kind of tied to the thing. So when I like pulled the rubber bands around her ankles and all that, her hands, the little head bow thing came off. I really would have loved if this head bow could have been like cloth and wrapped around her hair, like wrapped around this part, but it looks good for what it is, so I'm not gonna complain. Almost like a hair clip. Aunt Peppa, one thing I am happy is that her shoes are coming off. I don't like that. So Aunt Peppa does have undergarments on that are molded on. I'm just showing. I think some of them got that too. I think all of them may have that, which is great. I love that. And they're not like articulated or anything like that. So these dolls are more so, they're good to add to your collection, but child friendly as well too. Just saying that for the contrary. What else can I say? I would have loved for Aunt Peppa to come with an umbrella. It would have been nice to have her come with an umbrella, honestly, but none of them came with accessories, which is fine. I get it. Totally get it. So, definitely I give Aunt Peppa a 10 out of 10. I do like her. Well, I'm going to give her not a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give her a 9.8 out of 10. The only thing I have a problem with is her hair is just a little tad bit thin. And I just want to show you real quick. And people, my friends, I know y'all know how I am when it comes to thin hair and a doll. So as you see the scalp right there, that's more scalp than hair. So, but she's a good looking doll. She's good out of your collection. So let's move on. So next we're going to be talking about Felix, her husband. So Felix looks great. I like Felix. Antonio looks just like him, actually, to be honest with you. Antonio looks just like his dad. I think that's his dad. No, I don't know. I think Antonio I can't remember, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Antonio is Maribel's little brother, or maybe it's her cousin. I'm not for sure. But he does look like an older version of Antonio. And so, with this big guy right here, what makes him so unique with the Disney collection is that Disney sometimes really didn't have, I could just stand him right here because he can stand up by himself. He he gets his own unique look and style about him that separates him from the other male Disney dolls. And what I do appreciate about Encanto is that most of the male dolls they don't have full they have halfway clothes on. I've said this before in another video. I think I already talked about Aladdin in another video. So he doesn't have real hair, but Felix has real curly hair and he has real clothes. So I appreciate that. So that's Aladdin. Talked about him before. And this is hard to come by when it comes to having, the male figures having real hair. It's just like the Barbie dolls, the Ken dolls. So the head does move around. He's not articulated, so he's a big guy. I'm not taking off his clothes or anything, but Jax did a phenomenal job with him. They did a very phenomenal job with him, and he does have on undergarments, if y'all care to hear. Just think that's a great thing for these dolls. So the hair is very thick and curly. Why couldn't Peppa's hair be this thick like Felix's hair? I don't get it. But definitely his clothes are silk attire. His shoes does come off. He got some big old wide feet. Well, I don't think they big. They're more so wide than ever. There you go. And then he has an iconic look on his face, which is really a good look. Looks like a father distress. So I do appreciate them actually basically, making Felix look good. This was his first time in line with the Jax doll set. So he gets a 10 out of 10 from me. He definitely gets a 10 out of 10. Last but not least, we're going to be talking about Camilo. Camilo's a funny looking character. Look at his hands. His hands are huge, like long, like spider-like. And I don't know if that's his power, his gift. He does have this pullover. I forgot what you call this. But I know a lot of the Spanish community wear this, not to a degree. I only saw this outfit maybe with the Africans, maybe, and I'm gonna say like the bull riders at the bull shows. But I know this is a very popular, iconic piece of clothing to wear, so I do apologize. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just describing it. So, Camilo's facial expression says it all. He looks just like himself in the cartoon. Camilo didn't really have too much of a big role like Maribel, her sisters, and Antonio, and the grandmother, who's a narcissist. So, as you can see, his clothes are very silk attire. They have this stitched in the front so it won't blow off. Now, his hair, I would appreciate if they did his hair like Felix's hair. Like, he's kind of bald back here. For what reason did he need to be bald? If y'all did Felix's hair in the most healthy way, why couldn't you do Camilo's hair the same way? And Felix got the full scalp as well as Antonio does too. Tony has definitely a full scalp, but they gave this boy half bald, half eagle. But as you can see, he got sandals on, kind of like what Bruno has. And like I said, the hands are huge. Like, his hands are bigger than Bruno's, and I'm gonna show Bruno doll in a minute. I talked about Bruno on another video I did a couple months ago, but I'm gonna show just about everybody today. So I do like the pants too, but that's a one-piece outfit, so that's the whole illusion of it. So I just don't know why his hands were super huge like a mutant on X-Men's. I don't know. I know he's a male, but Felix's hand ain't even that big. So I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10. The reason why I give him a 9.5 because his hair is ridiculous. This is a horror right here. It's horrible. Definitely horrible. But other than that, the doll looks good face-wise and clothing-wise. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show everybody, but I'm going to add the other dolls on here as well too. Just to be fair. So, like I said, there was no need to talk about Antonio because we can look on my other video and talk about him. Aunt Peppa's behind her man. She's standing by your man. And tell the world you love him. And so let's pull up some people. So this is Maribel right here. Maribel's going to always be in the front. She is the front runner of definitely Encanto. Then next, this is her sister Lucia. That's what her name is. You know, Lucia's like a bodybuilder. So I have to put Camilo in front of her. Antonio definitely needs to be to the front with his sister or cousin. I can't really remember. The last two, well, we're going to do Dolores. You know, Dolores is going to have her iconic, I hear you. Do you hear what I hear? La 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 la. Well, I try to make Dolores stand up. Lucia can balance out anybody because she's a big girl. Strong girl. So next we have Isabella, the beautiful sister, the perfect one. And then last, we don't talk about Bruno no more. So we have all the Encanto dolls right here. And I'm just letting y'all see on the screen the full family that I have now. So, I don't know if you can't see my face, but don't worry about me. Worry about the dolls. Focus on the dolls. Well, Bruno, we can't focus on Bruno. Okay, well, Lucia. Oh, well, I'm going to take them individually pictures and stuff so y'all can see at the end of the video. Just to point out everything. I would like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. Also follow my Instagram and my Twitter accounts, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. And there you have it, everybody, the Encanto family right here. And I think they're a gorgeous family. I'm happy to have these dolls in my collection, my Disney collection. And everyone have a great day. All right, look at family. We better go eat. Eat. Thought I'll show all the Encanto family members and a nice little video up close and personal. Oh, Maribel, you gotta do something about that hair, baby. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo ain't got nothing on you, baby. So, Felix, that's a great looking figure right here. I mean, doll. And then you got Isabella. Then you have Camilo. So, just showing everybody, that's all. Family.